So Dad said, I think I'll try something new. So I did. So I took this reference photo of a drawing of a girl drawing an anime style 3/4, and I decided I would try to draw it with my left hand. I'm right-handed, but I'm going to try to draw it with my left hand. This is what I want you to do. I want you to draw this at least 3 times with the hand you don't write with, okay? So it's not going to be pretty. It's kind of like gesture drawing. And that's what I want to get across to you, because your control, move your hand back on the pencil. You might as well, because you're not going to have an easy time drawing it this way. And that's part of it. I want to see how far I can push my left hand to draw. I think it'll make me a better artist. It uses a different side of your brain. So let's see how that works. Okay, so it looks like it's coming along. I'm having a hard time. My hand is cramping up, so I'm going to try to suffer through it. And I try to draw a certain angle, but it doesn't go where I want it to go. It goes off in a different direction. But I'm just going to keep at it, trying to draw the hair now. I'm even going to try to use the trick I use where I draw right-handed, and I use my left index finger to point where I need to draw next, but it doesn't seem to do as good. It doesn't have the same effect. But yeah, this is what I want you to do. I want you to try and draw with your other hand. I think it's worthwhile as an assignment to do, because you'll learn a lot more about yourself, about your drawing abilities. I know I did. I have a hard time drawing with my left hand, I know that, but I did 3 of these to give it a try. Then I did a still life. I think if I practiced drawing with my left hand, I believe I could get a whole lot better at it. Notice how my right hand doesn't do much more on this type of drawing than just hold the paper. So I just said, okay, that's good enough for that one. Let's do another one. And so here, I'm going to draw another one. And so here we go. And now we start off. I'm starting off with the hair. I probably should have started off with the face, but no, I'm starting with the hair. Now I've got into the face, and I think it's going up too far. But it's not terrible. I mean, it is terrible, but it's like what Leonardo da Vinci has said in the past. Sometimes you can't see what you're doing right when you're drawing it. That's why he would be not drawing for days. He'd just sit around and look at the work that he did and point out mistakes in it, and then go back and fix it. Now with this one, I can tell you right off where I made mistakes, because I'm drawing with my other hand, and my hand doesn't want to go where it should go to make the lines. But you can see I'm definitely giving it a good effort, and that's what I want you to do. I want you to put in lots of effort and try the best you can. In some ways, I think this is better than the last one. Now, those eyes are hard to do with my left hand. You need a lot of control to put those little reflections in there and draw the eye. I just don't have it with my left hand. So now I'm trying to draw the hair and that color. So altogether, I did at least 3 of these in a row. Would I try drawing a Da Vinci using my left hand? Maybe later. I don't think I'm up to that point yet. So I'm starting off with an anime drawing, and that's what I want you to do, is try to draw this one. And if you want to draw a different one, you can, but you have to draw it with your hand that you don't write with. So, and at least draw 3 of them. Do the best you can. If you want to color it, you can after you're done with it. That goes for all of your work. anytime you want to use paint or color pencils, it's fine. My main interest is that you learn how to draw well. This may be my best one on this one right here. I think it's coming along. The best of the worst is what I guess I should call it, because none of these are great. And my hand's starting to cramp up on me again. Here's another one. I'm getting ready to try it. Gotta get over the hand cramp though. Where am I gonna start at? There. Start there. Okay, so let's see if we can draw this jawline just right. It kind of throws me off too, because I'm used to my drawing hand being the other one. So when I'm trying to point out places I need to draw, it seems awkward. But, you know, it's a good experiment. So here I am doing the fourth one of these. Maybe this one will come out a little better. Altogether, I spent like 15 minutes doing this kind of drawing, and I expect you to at least do this much, if not more, to get at least 4 drawings out of it and put in some time and effort. This one's kind of slowing me down. I'm really trying to put the details in right. Gotta get those eyes just right when it's anime. There are little reflections that are in it. So yeah, I think I'm able to do the thing I was doing where I point with the other hand. It's just not, the hand I'm drawing with just isn't that good right just yet at drawing. It's not as much practiced at it. I think practice would make me better at it. I do have some control. But as you can see, me drawing this hair, it is just very strange looking. Kind of scary. However, as an experiment, it's great. So that's what I want you to do. To do some of this madness. Take an anime drawing of a person and draw of a person. A 3/4 view is preferable, like this one is. And then draw it 3 times with the hand you don't write with. Sometimes, and I really want you to put in effort, because sometimes kids just trace stuff. I mean, if I was tracing this, it would look a lot better than this. But I'm not. I'm just drawing it and drawing it with my left hand. So hopefully, yours will look like similar, or you might even draw better with both hands. You know, some people draw good with both hands. I'm not one of them. That's scary looking. But in some ways I kind of like it. Here's another one. And here's another one. Now I'm going to try to just draw something in my mind. I think that might be better. What if I just drew a still life in my mind that I create? So I drew a circle with my right hand. Now I'm going to see if I can draw it with my left hand. Not as much control. My circle kind of looks like ellipses. Let's draw another. Still an ellipse. So let's draw another ellipse here and another one. Let's try to get it to look more and more like a circle. Not getting it there, but I'm still drawing ellipses. Let's draw a little bowl to put the ellipses in. So I was able to sort of draw a bowl here. Let's make some more ellipses that are down in the bowl. We could call these ellipses grapes. We don't want to say grapes just yet because that could mess us up. But now we're drawing a little bowl, and I'm drawing all this left-handed. I think I should draw some fruit. There we go, some apples in there with the grapes, or oranges. That's a little bowl with apples and grapes. Now what are we going to put near it? We'll soon find out. Right now we're making the bowl come down further, and we're going to try to draw fabric around it. And one of the things I really liked was how I draw fabric with my left hand. It's much looser than the way I draw it with my right hand. So I do like drawing fabric with my left hand. I might just use that. I learned something. Now light's coming in from this side, so I'm having to shade the other sides. So now I'm going to just do what I like to do best, and that is just blend it all. Sfumato. I probably am saying that wrong, but that's Italian for I guess for putting in values, for lightest lights and darkest darks, for shading in this style. Now I'm bringing it out, but I don't seem to have the control with my eraser as much. But now I'm looking at it, I think I could probably, I kind of like drawing with my left hand, this kind of thing. But I think at some point I need to just hand the pencil back to my right hand so it can finish it up and make it look better. But my left hand is so loose all the time, my hand is cramping. But it's very loose because I can't tighten it up. I can't make my hand draw like my right one does. Hey, it's not bad. That's not a bad looking still life so far. The bowl is a little awkward looking. I need to fix that. That would be easy enough. I'm going to try to put in some dark areas here and there. It's not bad. Maybe that's like a basket, but I think it's still is a bowl. I would have to fix that. Make that line that's down there on the bowl have more contour to it. Again, I kind of like that it's different. I just don't need that other ball up there that I drew with my right hand right now. Let's put something else in this because we've got that bowl right in the middle of the page. I think we should put in a vase and have water in it and a couple of flowers right there behind all of this. One of the things I really liked about this type of drawing is the flower petals. They're so loose and sketchy, and they're like a gesture drawing. They're not tightened up like I normally would draw. It needs another flower. I probably could add a lot more elements to this. I just wanted to see, that was pretty good control though, drawing that vase up on both sides and not losing control of the pencil and going off in one way or another. So I'm pretty happy about that. Now I'm trying to make the fruit in there darker. And I'm not able to do it very fast because it's kind of clunky. I'm trying to use just my left hand. But if I switched over to my right, I could easily put in better shading in the fruit. and the grapes on the bowl. But I do like these flower petals that I drew with my left hand. And the flower, and the way I drew the vase. I even like the grapes I drew, and the apples in the background. I think it's a nice little still life. So now I'm going to put in some more fabric. And I think it's easier to draw fabric with my left hand. Because I have a hard time drawing super tight. In that I've got every little angle right. So these are folds in the cloth. If I were to shade it, you could see them in it. I'm just not going to shade it on this one. I probably will do some more drawings like this where I switch hands though. And anyway, looks like we're near the end of this, so I hope you enjoyed it.